Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Arturo Duran. And this video is gonna be a little bit different. This time I'm just gonna do a little recap of everything that I've been working on and I've been doing for the past 8 weeks. Since today it's pretty much just the beginning of week 9 since I got laid off. So I'm just gonna explain like a little bit overview everything that I worked for every single week, counting from Monday through Friday. I'm just gonna add a little table just so you know specific which week I'm talking about. And starting from week 1, May 13th to May 17th. This week, personally, was like the hardest for me to go through, especially because I got laid off on a Saturday, which was pretty much on May 11th, and by Monday, I just didn't have to go to work anymore. It just felt odd not to go to work on Monday. There was a lot of mixed feelings throughout that week. So first thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to create my own personal schedule so I can have specific time slots and tasks that I need to do throughout the day, just so I can feel productive and that I'm not wasting time. So I created my schedule. I updated my resume since it needed a lot of changes, so I need to do that. And I was also just applying for jobs. I just was on LinkedIn, just applying for jobs, Indeed, and pretty much just applying for jobs with my updated resume. And I also updated my GitHub. Back then I didn't have a portfolio. I was using my GitHub as my portfolio, so I decided to update the intro for GitHub pretty much. So yeah, that was pretty much what I did in the first week. I know it's not a lot, but also like it was the first week. Everything was odd. Everything felt weird. It was different. It was completely different. Starting week 2. This week was actually from the 20th of May to 24th. Before I got laid off, I was working on a server, so I have like myself a server rack and everything, so I have it in the closet. But the issue with it is like since it's one of those like big ones, it was creating a lot of heat inside the closet, so I decided to build a bot for it. So I built like a little isolated bots with like some intake fans and like outtake fans for airflow, just to like keep the heat inside and not actually just spread it through the whole closet. So the second week I finished that bot. I made it with isolation foam, I believe it's called. I also finished like setting up the server. That was like the biggest thing that I did throughout that week. Also, I work on a project with some friends. We meet up again and we're kind of like just going through more details about what we needed to be done. At the end of that week, I have an interview with a company here in Utah in American Fork. It went great. It went pretty good. I'll explain to you guys a little bit more about what happened to that job. Okay. So I had that interview on the 24th of May. On June 7th, I got an offer letter from that company at 7 a.m. I signed the offer letter as soon as I got it, and I sent it back. And the guy was like, "Okay, thank you. You're gonna get enrolled and everything else like later, like no more than 2 hours." I was okay, sounds good. That was at 7 a.m. Around like 1 p.m. of that day, I got a call back from the manager, and he was like, "Hey, I'm so sorry. This is not the way we do things in here. We're gonna have to withdraw your offer letter because we're doing some reorganization internally and all that, you know." So I was like, okay, it's good. And then he kind of explained like a little bit. He was like, yeah, your top priority and all that, and like all those stuff that everyone just tells you. That's been the only offer letter though that I got so far. But unfortunately, like they have to like withdraw it. So yeah, I'm going to week 3 from the 27th to the 31st of May. That was actually the Memorial Week. Just like a little bit of a shorter week for me. It's because I went on a lake. After that, I have another interview with another company. I believe it was like on Wednesday. I got an interview. I also deep cleaned the house. So I organized everything in here because week before that, I was working on the server and I was working on the other one that I have in here on the floor as well. Then the whole office was like a mess. There was like cables everywhere. I have like zip ties like everywhere and just random tape. Like it was like messy. So I needed to clean that. Like I did clean the whole house, and then the day after that I decided to just focus completely cleaning the office because it was pretty messy. Everything that I've been working on, all the hours that I've been spending to the servers, especially there's no way for me to log it. So because I have 2 servers, I have one in the closet and another one right here on the floor, which I'm gonna use for a firewall. So that week I was also like working out with a friend. He was explaining me everything that we needed to do and pretty much just go over details about everything and how to like set it up. I'm gonna put a little picture probably like over here. Yeah, I was just like planning on the servers. For This week was actually from the 3rd to the 7th of June. This whole week, though, I actually went to the father-in-law office. That whole week, I was just going on a daily basis, Monday through Friday. Pretty much, just he was explaining to me what he wanted to build, a new conference room, so he wanted me to like set it up and everything like that. So he was just going over details and like planning, and I was looking for specific items that he wanted me to like, install and stuff like that, like office planning, also like cleaning like some computers from there, just driving back and forth to another city like from over here to get components. That whole week was pretty much just like me going to the office in the morning, like get there around 10 a.m. and then come back like around 5 p.m. and then just work with my father-in-law to like see what he needed, what he wanted, just clean some PCs that he had in there in the office. And also started a LinkedIn course, which was a JavaScript course, and I also started a Coursera course as well. That was for the LinkedIn ones was a JavaScript course, going overview about everything in JavaScript, because I mean I like JavaScript and that's like the main language that I use the most. So I wanted to like do that as well. Also started a course in Coursera, data algorithms, I believe. Just pretty much in the office, and whenever I just didn't have like anything to work on over there, I would just be working on the LinkedIn courses. Week 5 from 10th to the 14th. That week I went back to the office like the first 2 or 3 days of the week, like back to my father-in-law's office, pretty much just to like finish everything that I needed to do, since the week before I needed to install like multiple monitors that we ordered from Amazon, and some of them got like damaged on delivery, so I need to wait for them to like get the item back and then give me back the refund so I can buy another one. So it took me like a little bit longer to like set up everything else. So the week 5 was pretty much just like 2 days, I believe, just to finish upgrading everything. I installed all the monitors that he needed. I also cleaned 2 more computers that he needed as well. Added some more RAM to like some of the pieces that he had in there. That week was also my wife's birthday, so we went to eat one day with all her family, and then me and her went to eat again like at the end of the week on Friday. Worked on my project with my friends again, and I was also able to finish my LinkedIn course. So the JavaScript course that I was telling you guys about, I finished that. It was, I believe, like a 10-hour course, not including like exercise and everything like that. So I was able to finish it and have it done by that week. Week 6, this week was from the 17th to the 21st of June. I have some interviews. I also had like some meetings with wedding arrangements that I need to do next month coming up, so like 18 days, I believe. So that whole week I was just finishing like little details that needed to be done, like more like wedding planning and everything like that. So I also registered for Solid Community College information technology, so I can get a CP for that. So I registered for that. I have some meetings as well with the academic and all that, so I can like see which class I needed to register and everything. So also started my portfolio. I have another interview, and that week was more like wedding planning. Finish my portfolio and some interviews that I had through the day. Some of them were like phone interviews, and the other ones were like video interviews. And I also got the charger of my car installed in the house. So I have a Tesla. So for me, since I was driving to the office back and forth and I was driving too much, I was relying on the supercharger network, which at this point was getting a little more expensive than a normal gas car. I didn't have a charger before because I would work at Tesla and they will have chargers in there and it was free charging. So I just never thought about like I will need a home charger at all. So I needed to install a charger. So it was this charger installation. So I needed to be there just to make sure they didn't do anything weird, because they have to like go inside the house and everything to like run cables and things like that. So week 7, this week was from the 24th of June to the 28th. I was able to finish my portfolio. So my personal portfolio, my website, I was able to finish it and just publish it and host it and everything. So I can leave the link in the description so if you guys want to go and see it. Also I have another appointment with the financial aid lady from community college. I also signed up for dance classes with my wife because, I mean, my wedding's coming up and I don't know how to dance. I'm usually the type of person that just sits down at the table at parties and then just talks to people pretty much. I don't like going to parties that much, so I just stay in the chair. I pretty much have to dance. So we went to some dance classes. Deep clean the house again that week. Have to go back to my father's-in-law's office, troubleshoot some sound devices from some of the computers. So it was just like a super quick, just basic, just to go and do that pretty much. Again, just more details with the wedding and everything. So going back to week 8, which is the 1st of July to July 5th. Monday, I have to go pick up the invitations that we had. That same Monday that I went to pick them up, right after I started to like just go in and deliver them to like our friends. So Monday I was pretty much just driving. Tuesday I was also doing that, but this time I went with my mom to like drop up my family side. But Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I remember was like just wedding stuff, just pretty much just wedding stuff. Thursday, of course, that was like July 4th. That day my wife didn't work, of course, so we didn't do much. I mean, we cleaned the whole house, of course, and then we went to do some groceries and stuff like that. And then the night, of course, we blew some fireworks outside the house. Friday the 5th, I pretty much didn't do anything. I was just applying for jobs that day. Since I didn't apply for jobs Monday through Wednesday because I was just pretty much just out of my house. I wasn't in my house at all. I just applied for like all the jobs that I didn't apply through the whole week. So yeah, and then that's pretty much it. That's the end of week 8. This week, starting week 9, it's gonna be a little bit different now. Yeah, I'm still applying for jobs. I started a Docker learning path on LinkedIn. I'm gonna be working on that, as well as working another LinkedIn learning like path that I have saved. And yeah, this week I've been DoorDashing. I have like some schedules already to like DoorDash through like this week. So I'm just gonna be doing that. And then after I just go home, I'm just gonna be working on the LinkedIn as well, just applying for jobs. And I'm gonna put some images and everything I have like over here about the server. I'm just gonna leave my portfolio in the description, so just go ahead and check it out if you guys want to. Also, I'm just gonna leave all my social media, pretty much my LinkedIn, my portfolio, my GitHub as well. So just go ahead and check it out. I'll do like another like video now, actually like a weekly video this time. Plan on doing it probably like at the end of Friday, just so I can have it uploaded but like at the weekend. Hello guys, I'm sorry, I was just editing this and I just realized the video just cut off, but yeah, I'm gonna be working on another video for this week, pretty much just explaining everything that I've done this whole week. So yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna leave everything in the description, just all my social media in there, so just go ahead and check it out. And thank you guys, and just catch you guys in the next one. Okay, thank you.